All right, welcome back to my channel. Good morning to you, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. How are we all doing? I hope all is well with you. You're welcome back to my channel. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you are new. All right, so this morning we are going to go through a very important update because many of us actually know that PM court case, his appeal case, will soon start in a couple of months from now. But this kind of rumor that there's agenda for repatriation and there's kind of force from unknown places trying to push one negative things against PM freedom, we cannot just sweep it under the carpet. And Christopher Okenwa actually called it the way it is. He spelled it out, and we're going to go through it this morning. Please, like I said, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about what the video is all about. And please don't forget to like the video and share it on any platform of your choice. We all know that Finland are not different from other racist countries. We used to think that Finland is different. We used to think that Finland is known for freedom. We actually believe that somehow they are not like other people. But it is not clear that most of the things that we know from other countries, like Britain, of course, who claim that there's this, unity in diversity, but they themselves they don't practice it either in their own region. They actually, divided themselves by tribal line, which is the same thing that PM have been requesting for, and people call him names. The unfortunate thing is that most of this allegation and push are coming from those who PM actually fighting for, like Danko know of this word, Uche Chikano, all these mushroom freedom muje agitators. Most of them are part and parcel of the problem. But here in this video, like I said, we are going to center this conversation on a post made by our own brother, Honorable Christopher Okenwa, who made this post that we are about to go through now, and he says something very, very crucial. You can see the reason why people are very skeptical about Finland's decision and their agenda, trying to make it look like Biafrans don't know what they want, despite all the report and all the information that PM have already passed to them. Are you saying they are lacking evidences? I don't think so. The thing is that their own interests matter for them before humanity. But this post and awareness that Biafrans are creating are making it known that people who actually want to help human rights activists and people that actually understand that know a lot about freedom and what it takes to have your freedom, they are not shying away from saying it the way it is. So here, Christopher Okenwa, like always, spell it out in a very clear way for people to understand. Like I said again, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you are new, do all you can to be a partaker. All right, please make sure you put your comment as well, because it's also a way for us to know what to think about what the video is all about. So here, Christopher Okenwa made a post and said, when we accuse the current Finnish government racism and when we accuse the Finnish government of racism and disgracefully aiding and abetting genocide, particularly against Biafrans, this case stands as yet another example, adding to concrete and factual instances we have previously presented. Let me take it again. This case stands as yet another example, adding to the concrete and factual instances we have previously presented. Pause for a moment and reflect. If His Excellency Samonekpa were Caucasian and fighting against the same terrorists, would he have been detained? Would he have been faced the same treatment like what he's facing in Finland now? Denying him of this and denying him that, claiming that he has committed something, he's have criminal, terrorist intent. All this nonsense that people can frame up to pass out their so-called agenda, because the target is to, drag him to become what he's not, as if they don't see or they don't know the reason why PM have chosen to defend themselves. Further enough, Finland government that is talking are not having handshake with those that are funding genocide in Nigeria. Instead, in his case, the authority sided with terrorists, disregarded both local and international legal principles, added with troubling impunity, and handed down a 6-year sentence. Why? Because he stood up against bloodthirsty oppressors. It is now the responsibilities of well-meaning citizens of Finland, along with international actors and human rights advocates, to thoroughly examine this case. Accountability must prevail. Those who took such a consequential and controversial steps must not be shaded from scrutiny under the rule of law. That is what Christopher Okenwa actually pointed out. The Finland government and the role they have played, we all know that it's highly, highly suspicious. Highly, highly suspicious in the sense that many of the things that they claim that they have found out from PM against PM is actually handed over to them by Nigerian government. They even said that they obtained some on social media. Can you imagine that? Where's their findings? Do I blame them totally? No, because it is our people who went to Finland and convinced them that social person is actually fighting against humanity. Can you imagine that? But guess what? Even though somebody handed over this to them, the Finland also need to understand that people can frame up any story, make it look like, that is what is going on, because Finland themselves know the truth. That is where people are actually confused about their own decision. How could you do that? Because you have access to the truth. Why are you pretending that you are dealing and working on information handed over to you because the person speaks Igbo language from the eastern part, whatever the person says stands? No. You can also pay close attention. Why am I saying this? Because in the recent visitation to Israel by Bianco, no, it was reported that she also raised some similar topic, and Israel's government, as of today, turned it down and reminded her that, look, you are just one person. We have been watching and observing things going on. We cannot just shy away from that. Why? It is more easier or very easy for Israelis to understand it because this is what they have been dealing with. They have been dealing with extremism and terrorism. They have been doing all that. So they know the mode of operandi of these people. So not that Finland don't know, even if they know, they prefer to abate this terror act just to perpetrate crime because they want to get PM out of the way while they negotiate and have some very powerful contract signed against PM, against humanity, enriching themselves at other people's expenses. It doesn't work that way. And that's why we need to also remind everybody to pay close attention to whatever that someone may be telling you. Otherwise, we may be left over. You may not know what is going on until they buy you for fun. Now, there are some attached, document and video here. Let's go through it one by one. Here it is. Now, I'm gonna reduce the size. Let me see what I can do.
For now,
No.
Tinubu is a criminal.
Okay.
For now, Tinubu is a criminal. We have not voted for him. He is not the president of Biafra people. He is not representing us. He is not for our best interest.
Let's start from the beginning.
For now, Tinubu is a criminal. We have not voted for him. He is not the president of Biafra people. He is not representing us. He is not for our best interest. So declaring him wanted for causing and sponsoring terrorism and killing in our land is not out of context. And that's what every government should do. So because we do not validate him and we don't validate his government, and we are already in government, Biafra government. So people should not think that we are doing IPOB. one family. We're not doing appeal to one family. We are in government, in exile. And this legitimacy of the Biafra government in exile has been confirmed through different civil disobedience that the Biafra people have followed and respected. And we have continued to prove to the world since 2021 that the only government that Biafra people are loyal to are the Biafra government in exile. Today, every Monday, we prove that. You know, when I was telling people of Biafra that we must continue to see that, people don't understand. This is one of the reasons. Let us assume that since 2021, they come with all this blackmail. Oh, that home is destroying this and destroying that. And then we call it off, for example. In 2022, by now, what are you going to use to say that Biafrans are supporting your government? What is the proof? What is the evidence to show that indeed the people you are fighting for are supporting you? There is no evidence. No, I want everybody to meditate and think over this. Because I said from the beginning, the reason one of this blackmail, this that home is destroying this and destroying that, and then we call it off, for example. In 2022, by now, what are you going to use to say that Biafrans are supporting your government? What is the proof? What is the evidence to show that indeed the people you are fighting for are supporting you? There is no evidence. No, I want everybody to meditate and think over this. Because I said from the beginning, one of the reasons apart from the demand of Mazina become released is to delegitimize Nigeria, to rubbish them before international community, to take away the trust given to them, to take away the power given to them, to make sure that we prove to the world that they have lost control of the Biafra territory, and the control of that territory today lies in the Biafra government in exile. That's why they understand it very well, more than you. And they have come with everything to stop this at home is not stopping.
Did you hear that? That is PM there. And here, People's Gazette said, Canadian court declare APC PDP terrorist organization, deny asylum to the fleeing Nigerian politicians. Okay. Study: Finland is preserved as one of the most racist countries in Europe. That is 26th October 2023. Back then. Biafran Constitution. So that is it. Finland cannot deny this. No. They cannot deny that truly they have shown that, look, we actually, supporting terrorism. Have they retrieved? Have they made a statement and make their stand? They keep on running round and round. They don't want to demand enough to say, look at what you think, this is what you feel. It is Biafrans talking. And when Biafrans talk, they want to take glory. Please let me know what you think about it, like I told you, and subscribe to this channel in case if you're new. Put your comments and let us know what you think about what is being said about Finland and their way of subjecting and subduing people from following the truth. You can't cover the truth. There's no way. You may try, but are you going to succeed? No. You won't succeed. Because people always stand on what they want. You can play politics and deceive and do all that, okay. But when people actually know what they want, there's no way you can take it away from them. There's no way. Please, that's why I wanted to put your comment and let us know what you think about all discussed so far, and share it to many platforms of your choice. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Good evening. See you again. Bye-bye for now. God bless you.